Please welcome back Julia.
He is beautiful. His polished imperfections running like fault lines down his body. His face that tries for one less and his eyes that plead for one more. He is guilty desires and pointless indulgences. He is X-ray vision he never turns on. He is rarely curious and doesn't need to be. You would undress yourself far faster than his eyes ever could. He is an artist. He is an artist. He is the monkey man flinging paints like broken promises of fidelity and truth, but I have seen the truth laid out like the heart on a surgeon's table, his broken strings of words like arteries still dripping pleas and sorries. He is wronging and exposure and embarrassment. He is disappointingly predictable. Call him pretentious. Watch his fault lines begin to crack, revealing the wormholes beneath. He has not been whole for some time now. He is beautifully broken. 500 technicolor pieces, sharp edges and crumbling faces. You will never fix him. He is terrified of healing something you'll never know. He is a master of evasion, and you the unwilling prior, and you the easy crier. He is weekly rejection. He is daily rejection. He is millisecondly rejection, and you are not hardening, you are hurting. Red and raw, you are addicted. He is laughing at you, but you will take it. You grow resentful. You sprout angry limbs. You begin to scream at strangers. You want to scream at him. Stop looking at things you'll never fight for like they're precious. Stop tearing the flesh off of fruit you'll never eat. Your obsession manifests until you need to eat his presence. You want to gobble him up. You want to swallow him down. You want to feel him in your belly until you are not hungry anymore. But there are holes in your stomach. There are black holes in your gut. You will never be full of him. He is an artist, painting far-off horizons for you to run toward. He is not painting for you. He is not looking for you. You want to touch him, so silent you need to be touched by him. You want to high-five his back muscles till he bruises your name. You want to infect him the way he has infected you. You want him to need you relentlessly. You want him to think of you endlessly, and you, indifferent, immovable, powerful. But you are not an artist.
These words were left alone. I came back to give them hope. This open wound is a mouth. I will call these words my home. I was a quiet kid. I dreamt when I spoke, very few could see what I meant. So I sat in silence and gathered thoughts. There was never a moment of numbness. Even though my childhood still tastes like Novocaine, I can still feel every blow of grace my past brings me, but even bruises can be held like birthmarks. I was born with a hole in my heart. Literally, I was born with a small hole in the center of my heart. I was born on the 12th day of February. And on the following 14th, I spent my first Valentine's alone in a bubble, detached from the Day of Hearts. Someone said that's why I find cemeteries so romantic. I am the product of indecisive parents. I have called many cities home, and sometimes I still write new kid on my name tag as social events. Someone said that's why I hesitate during roll call. Here. I found home 8 years ago in Seattle. I've now allowed hope back into my vocabulary, though I still hold my breath when I say it. I should probably let that go. Even in my early years here, I didn't speak up or often. When I did, it was an awkward attempt to try to participate in pop culture norms. I'm not normal. But I now know no barriers will be broken with big egos and small talk. I had to speak. Someone said that's why I write in my sleep. It could have came to me in a dream, but it didn't. It came like a hurricane of breath, like there was a poem in my blood that was begging to be read. It doesn't take long to swallow a tongue when the songs that were sung were never given space to breathe. On the back end of a breath, we can find the words that we need to save each other from silence, to gather the courage to be heard. I am silent as I take the stage. Silent like every page of heart I write in my sleep. I keep a journal in my chest. I brought it here for you, so you may witness me confess that I learned to let go. With each word, I will rest, and as I shake with each breath, I am burning up the pages using the fire I was born with, and as ashes fall to my feet, my words take flight like moths to the way I was. Release comes to those who seek it, I speak it, from the bottom of my childhood to the top of my tomorrows. I am a body of work in progress. I am growing out of the words left behind. I am standing up here as naked as the day I arrived. I've been pleading through the page for far too long, but the bloodstains on this stage remind me I am not alone. Someone said that I'm here to save myself. That is why I came back to the mouth and all its wounds, to the places I can still call home. I'm here. I am a story in a starting point, with so much left to say. Hope. This isn't the last time we speak. Thank you everyone for being a part of this. I do want to ask if you feel moved, inspired, if you feel your wallets were moved and inspired. Things like this just don't happen. The Hugo House just can't give free shows for nothing, so we need support. And the Hugo House has a great network of support helping them, and so do we, but we always are looking for new friends. So there is a jar on the desk, the front desk out there by Marty, and that is for the Hugo House. If you have $1 or $2 or $1,000, just put it in there. You know, you just anonymously, it's all right. And we also have our own little basket out there by the sign that just says donations, and that is if you want to write a check or something to specifically to the Nathan Hale Spoken Word Room Poetry Club, so that we can continue to. We have a show that will come up either in late May or early June at Nathan Hale High School, and if you stay connected with the Hugo House or with Nathan Hale, you'll be sure to know about it in the future. But thank you all for coming. Have a great night.